Hey everyone, it is Ashton, and I was gonna go live and I decided I'm not going to because honestly I'm letting into some fear of making sure that I say the right things. And it's not about, I don't necessarily say the right things, because I mean, no matter what I say is what I say, but I just want to make sure that my words are coming out correctly, if we'll say that. So I opened up on my YouTube about, I haven't made a longer video yet, and hopefully within the next few weeks I can open up and share more about what I experienced and just things that happened, and how I want to use that to help other people. But quickly, what I wanted to share is that sometimes, people will sit here and see my Facebook, and I'm usually pretty open as far as, like, if I've got something that's going on, I won't say specifically what's going on, but I'll tell people, I'm weak without God. I'm not afraid to speak about adversities that are coming in my life, or challenges and mountains and this and that, because those are the things that sculpt us. Like, I've already been through so much in my life, and I know that it has a lot, most probably everything, because of the choices that I made. And so now I'm like picking up the pieces of my life and really looking forward to making the rest of my life the best of my life. And I want to say that the hardest thing for all this is that there's so much going on that I seriously want to sit and cry or maybe just sleep for a day and not think about all the things, because my brain is just, it's like a not a ping pong. What are those machines, where you got the sides, like the tilt? Pinball machine. That's what I feel like my brain is. It's like when you hit that bonus and you get the extra balls and like all of them start coming in and they're going everywhere. That's what my brain feels like right now. So, it's definitely a roller coaster. And this morning, I don't think I had as much time with God as I normally do, or it wasn't as focused, I want to say. Like, my brain was in so many different directions that I didn't give him my full focus. And it definitely makes a difference, because I felt it all day. I started all this negative talk that started coming to me. And I know that that's not, what's hard is that we have to understand that's not us. That doesn't come from us. If you're not in your faith, then maybe this video isn't the greatest for you, or maybe if you're trying to start learning about this stuff, then this video will be fine. But I really want to talk to you in aspects of me and my God and the enemy that, he sets out to destroy, steal, kill us, he wants our soul, and, or whatever you want to say of it, he wants us. And, these thoughts have just kept popping up in my head, telling me that my best isn't good enough, that what I'm doing, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. You're not taking care of your kids the right way, or you can't provide for them. What else? Like, just all these things that keep coming up in my head, and I'm like, all right, enough. Like, I'm totally done with today. Like, I was like, I don't want to do this today. Like, I just want to hide from the day. Like, I didn't even want to post on my Facebook because I'm like, what do I say? I have nothing to really say right now. So I wanted to open up about this because I want to be real with you guys. I want to be open with you guys. I want you guys to understand that it's okay to feel defeated at times, and then it's about picking yourself back up and then realizing that those are not from God, that those thoughts are not from God, that he would never say that stuff to us. And it's hard because we have to, like, reprocess all these, we have to rebuke the devil and reprocess all these things and stuff. And it has been hard because let me tell you quickly. So I'm a health and fitness coach. I've been one for 6 years. I've continued to progress my business, growing it step by step by step, increasing it every single year. And last year, with everything that happened, I actually made a significant amount less, and I focused on being a wife, on taking care of 6 children, and the beginning half I was pregnant and doing the stuff that I could, but I was still pregnant, taking care of 5 children, and being a wife, doing the things in the home and stuff. And yes, I was still I was still working with people and stuff, because it's a passion for me to help people through health and fitness, as that was kind of the start of my journey to lead me to where I am. Plus, I feel it's important that we take care of ourselves, because if we can't take care of ourselves, and even thinking about how many kids, the number one cause of death in children of 15 and younger is cancer and stuff. And you have to think, why is that in the United States? Anyways, that's a whole another subject. I could go off in bunny trails and we'd be sitting here for days talking. But it wasn't something that I was like, okay, I really got to just grow this to here. And now with what I'm going through, maybe you guys didn't see on YouTube, or whatever, and that's, it's fine, but I am going through a divorce. And now I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, okay, now I gotta find a place. And I had all this stuff happen last year that completely set me backwards, and it's no one else's fault. I will not blame anybody except for myself, because it was me that made the choices that I made, and it was me who is going to deal with the consequences that I made, or whatever, figure my way out, dig myself out of this hole that I dug myself. That's one thing that I know, is that I know that I can't blame anybody else for anything that's going on. And I can't, it is what it is. I acknowledge the things that I have done in my life, and I've acknowledged the choices that I've made, and I will make sure that I progress. But anyways, so all these things are coming up. I'm like, okay, I gotta find a place. Okay, I gotta pay for taxes. Okay, I've gotta do this. I had debts paid off, and then I had some debts paid off, and then I had to rack up stuff on some other things, and it's just been insane. And honestly, it was something that I didn't even want to speak about, because as growing this team and everything and speaking out to other people, I want people to join me in helping other people. And then they're probably like, well, you're not that successful. You're not making that much, so why would I want to do this and stuff? And when I look at success, it's not about the amount of money that we make. It's not about the amount of things that we have. And it hit me when a girl posted something on one of our CEOs. But anyways, I know that I've inspired so many people to change their life around, and that's the beauty of in this and everything. Now, am I seeking to make 6 figures a year with this business? Absolutely. And I know that no matter how long it will take me, it will happen. It will get there. I believe that. I'm trusting in my God, and I'm taking action on these things to grow that. But again, that's another little bunny trail. I'm so sorry. This video's getting longer than what I want it to be. But anyways, all these things are going on in my life right now that I could be staying away from social media. I could be shying away from the blessings that God put in my life. I could be shutting myself out from the world and just secluding myself. And the thing about that is that's what the enemy does. That's what the devil does. He tries to get you singled out alone, because it's so much harder to attack you when you've got people, and when you've got, just surrounded with loving, faith-filled people. It's harder to attack at that time. And so he tries to single us out and then attack us, because then we just feel defeated. And I know that this is going to be a difficult time, that there's much sculpting to go through, but I also know that God has me. Like, that's one thing that I do know, that I have faith in. And you guys could probably be like, gosh, you're going through all of this and you believe in God, or, you know, you don't have your crap completely together. Shouldn't you have everything together? And it's like, no. I'm constantly on a journey to better my life in my fitness, to better my life in my relationships, to better my life in my family, to better my life in my finances, to better my life spiritually. Like, all these things I will continue to progress in each and every single day. Like, there's not a place where I'm going to be satisfied or happy with where I'm at. And I don't mean that in a way like I'll always be upset of where I'm at. I'm going to love myself where I'm at and progress to continue to build me to who God created me to be. Like, there's not going to be a destination that I'm going to be like, okay, I'm just done growing, I'm going to stop. No, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep growing. And I want each and every single one of you to do the same. I want you to know that if you are going through a hard time, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel defeated at a point. It's okay to feel like you're alone. It's okay to feel that way, but have that moment and feel that way, and then reach out to someone or speak about it. Like, for me, I know that if I speak about these things, I feel like I released what I needed to release. And maybe you make a video or you talk and you don't even share it with anyone. You just had that moment, like a journal. But just know that you're not alone. You are not alone. That there's somebody that is going through something similar to you. Like, I know sometimes what can happen is we can feel this shame. And for me, I know that with my God that I have, I don't feel ashamed to speak about the things that I'm going through. I just don't. Like, if people want to judge me, if people want to be like, oh my gosh, this and that and everything, you are what? You have this, you have whatever. Go ahead. That's okay. I know who I am in Christ, and I'm continuing, well, I guess I should say, I know who I am in Christ, but yet I'm still figuring things out. And I don't care what others say, because I know that my testimony will help many others. So I'm going to leave it at this, because this is a long video. But I love you all, and if the fan page doesn't seem as much as it used to be, it's just because, again, like all these things that have been going on, I have different priorities that I am trying to do, and then soon enough it will be back and refreshed and revived and just full of life. And I think I'll make a video on what you can expect to see here, so that you know who you can send this fan page to, so that okay, I gotta be watching out to see what she's got next. And yeah, so love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your week.